Greetings, everyone. I welcome you all to the Silva Method Intuition Masterclass. This is Sam. I'll be your guide, your instructor today, and your friend as well. I will guide you to understand intuition, how it works, how it is very different from logic, and how we can access those parts of our mind. Obviously, we will also learn how powerful is actually our mind is. So, let's continue our journey. Hi, Karuna, and I welcome you, everyone. So let me share my screen so that we can start our session today. Just give me a second and let me know, guys, once you can see my screen. Is it visible to all of you? And I'm clearly audible to all of you as well. Please let me know. You can say a yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so, so much. Okay, so let's first understand what we are going to learn from this class today. Okay, so first we will understand what is actually intuition is. The man behind how we can improve our intuition. So in the early days, intuition was something we called as God gifted, right? We even now today also we tell that they are intuitive because they are God gifted. But there is a man and he started this journey long way back. I mean 70, 80 years back. He's not now living, but his legacy still now is continuing. So we'll learn about him more. The three key factors to improve your intuition. What's the difference between subjective and objective feelings? We understand that we have emotions, but what is the difference between the emotions? We will understand that. Then I will discuss on the responses that you have made. Some of you have responded with that I have intuition, but I cannot confirm it. I mostly rely on logic. um, I feel disconnected with my intuition. All of these, I'm going to answer why you are getting all these signals. Then we will understand what are the right frequencies, and if we can vibrate in those right frequencies, then all of these doubts, all of these concerns, all of these little problems in your life will slowly fade away, and you will start feeling yourself more intuitive. You will start feeling that the decisions are getting more right, the choices that you are taking are getting more right, you are hitting more than hitting wrong. Okay, also we will understand what are the universal laws of intuition. If we have to vibrate in that frequency, what is the mindset, what is the approach that we need to bring in our life in order to achieve that goal of ours. And also we will have a practice. Now, to practice all of these, to learn all of these, first of all we need to calm our mind. Okay, so first of all, we will learn, and there is a special method in the Silva method community called as the 3 to 1 technique, where we will learn how to relax our mind. And that's the main idea of intuition, to relax yourself. Unless and until you are calm, you are relaxed, your intuition will not kick in. Okay, so the 3 to 1 technique. Give me 5 minutes to make you understand what is this. So we are going to put some triggers in your mind. Triggers as in, let's say, when someone asks you that what does A stands for? Even if you say aeroplane, Apple will come to your mind first because it was sub-programmed in your mind long way back at your childhood. Whenever someone says A, Apple automatically comes from your mind, right? B for ball, C for cat. So this is how it was programmed. And it was programmed long way back, but still you remember that because it was programmed in the subconscious mind. If we program something in our subconscious mind, we learn how to program in that subconscious level, then our memory becomes very, very strong. We do not forget things. So today also, we are going to implement three triggers in your mind, and you will feel that way as well. So the first trigger is number three. Now we will associate the number three with physical relaxation. So the process will be, first we will physically relax ourselves. Then we will recall a beautiful memory from our life, a successful memory. Let's say not dedicated to corporate success or something related to job life, but let's say if you ask me, my son who is 3 years old, I still remember when he was born that day and the nurse showed him to me. That moment I always remember, and it always gives a smile to my face at any situation, whether it be hard, whether it be like absolutely devastating. If I close my eyes and remember that moment, I get enough motivation, enough inspiration, enough power to carry on. And that's the memory, that's the um, visualization that you have to do at level 2. So the level 3 with number 3 is the physical relaxation. Level 2 with number 2 is mental relaxation, where you will visualize, and in that visualization it will bring a smile to your face. And then you will be deepened down to a specific frequency, and we will talk about that frequency in the later slides. But know that that is a very calm, very restful frequency. You will feel so much of peace inside, and we need to stay at that level for our intuition to kick in, for those ideas to get generated. Okay, so let's understand that deeper feeling, because without getting there, your intuition will not kick in. After this exercise, we will continue our sessions. Okay, so everyone will sit on a chair. If you are sitting on a bed, if you have a chair nearby, sit on a chair, your hands on your lap, and then you will keep yourself straight, close your eyes, and then you will follow my instructions. While your eyes will be closed, I will ask you to visualize and repeat the number 3 in front of your eyes 3 times. After that, I will, with my guidance, guide you to physically relax your body part by part. You will feel as if you are floating in the swimming pool. I know every one of you have gone to swimming pool, and you have that experience of floating, that it feels so light while diving into the swimming pool, right? That feeling, having that lightest feeling inside your body, that feeling we are going to generate through this relaxation technique. Once you do that, you will feel that you are more connected with yourself. Okay, everyone? So you'll sit back, relax, and follow my guidance. That's it. Your eyes will be closed, and with my guidance only, you will open your eyes. Okay? Is it understood to everyone? Please let me know. Say a yes to it. Yes, guys? Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just a second. Okay. So everyone, sit back like this and then slowly close your eyes. You will start taking deep breaths from your belly. Deep belly breaths will make you relax easier and faster. Okay? So keep your eyes closed. Take a slow deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 3 3 times. 3, 3, 3. And you are now at level 3. Level 3 is for physical relaxation. We will learn how to relax from our head to toes in a matter of seconds. So concentrate your awareness on your scalp, the skin that covers your head. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Now release and drop all the tensions and ligament pressure from this part of your head and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will continue to grow deeper and deeper. Now focus on your forehead. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin at your forehead. Drop all the tensions, all the pressure from your forehead, and place it in a deep state of relaxation that will continue to grow deeper and deeper. Now concentrate on your eyes and the tissues surrounding your eyes. You will detect a fine vibration, a tingling sensation, a feeling of warmth caused by circulation. Release all the pressure. Relax your eyes. Now concentrate on your cheeks, on your jaws, your lips, Relax them one by one. Relax your face. Now concentrate on your throat. Imagine that all the glands, all the tissues, all the cells are working perfectly fine in a rhythmic, healthy manner. Relax your throat. Now concentrate on your neck. Drop all the ligament pressure and relax your neck. Now concentrate on your shoulders, arms, and hands. Feel the clothing in contact with this part of your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin in your shoulders, arms, and hands. Drop every pressure, every tension, and place your shoulders, arms, and hands in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Now concentrate on your chest. Feel the clothing in contact with this part of your body. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin covering your chest. Drop all the ligament pressure and tension from your chest and place your chest in a deep state of relaxation, going deeper and deeper every time. Now concentrate on your back and produce a wave of relaxation all the way to the end of your spine. Relax. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax your stomach. Feel the skin and the vibration of your skin at your stomach. Drop every pressure, every tension from your stomach. Now relax your abdomen. Now relax your thighs. Now concentrate on your knees. Some of you may feel the vibration of your bones at your knees. By now, it is easily detectable. Relax your knees. Now relax your calves, your ankles, feet, and now all the way down to your toes. You are now deeply relaxed from your head to toes. And this is physical relaxation level 3. In the future, whenever you will desire to relax like this, all you need to do is to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remember the number 3 times, and you will be as relaxed as you are now and more so every time you practice. So now, to help you get to a more deeper and a healthier level of mind, you will now take another deep breath. And while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 2 times. 2, 2, 2. And you are now at level 2. Level 2 is for mental relaxation. So recall right now a beautiful memory from your life. Whenever you remember that memory, it brings always a smile to your face, a calmness in your mind, a happiness in your heart. Remember, a gentle smile helps you to relax more at level 2. Now, to get yourself into a more deeper and healthier level of mind, you will mentally repeat and visualize the number one three times. One, one, one. And you are now at level one, the basic plane level that you will be using for any purpose you desire. Now, to deepen your experience at this level, at this frequency, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you will feel yourself going deeper and you will enter a deeper and a healthier level of mind, deeper than before. 10, 9, feel going deeper. 8, 7, 6, deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, deeper and deeper. 2, 1. You are now at a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. You can enter this same level of relaxation by simply relaxing your eyes. Everyone, focus on your eyes now and feel how relaxed they are. And now allow this feeling of relaxation to slowly flow downwards like a gentle wave of relaxation all the way down to your toes. It is a wonderful feeling to feel deeply relaxed like this, a very healthy state of being. Right now, you are going to mentally say whatever I am going to say. You are going to repeat after me. These are the beneficial statements for your success. My increasing mental faculties are always for serving humanity better. Every day, in every way, I am getting better, better, and better. Positive thoughts bring me benefits and advantages I always desire. I am maintaining a perfectly healthy body, mind, and immune system. Remember, every time you function at these levels of the mind, you get beneficial effects physically and mentally. You will always use these levels of the mind for all that is good, honest, pure, clean, and positive. You will always use these levels of the mind to help someone, to help all the human beings who needs help physically or mentally. Remember, you are a superior human being. You have a greater compassion, love, and patience with others. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, your eyes will be open. You will be wide awake, feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. Vision, eyesight, hearing improves every time you function at these levels of the mind. 1, 2, coming out slowly now. 3, at the count of 5, your eyes will be open. You will be wide awake, feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. 4, 5, open your eyes, your beautiful eyes. Take a deep breath. You are feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. Let me know, guys, how you felt. Are you feeling more relaxed? Are you feeling a little bit of more calm? Let me know your experiences, okay? Now, coming to the intuition part. I hope better. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Sleepy, absolutely. Why someone or maybe some of you felt a little bit of sleepy, dozing off? I will explain all of these things in the classes. You were absolutely correct. You were on the correct path. And the meditation was 100% successful. If you have felt sleepy, dozing off, right, little bit of calm, relaxed, every feeling that you got was 100% correct. We are going to explain why you got that feeling going forward. Okay, now let's understand what intuition actually is. Okay, guys. No worries, no worries. You will all get the recording of this, hopefully. Yeah, I think it's getting recorded, right? Okay, I think the live will also be there, so we will send you the links as well, I guess. Anyways, it was a napping. Yes, absolutely, it was. It will be napping because you were hitting a frequency. Okay, that frequency we are going to understand. Now, let's understand what intuition actually is. Okay, intuition is a result. It is a result. Either you get through gut feelings, hunches, knowing, flashbacks, insights, meaningful coincidences, symbols, whatever it is, but it is a result that you are receiving. That's what intuition is all about. Intuition is, yes, there are many processes to develop your intuition, but intuition overall is a result. Okay. Now, we will understand how to improve our intuition, how are the processes which are related so that we can get these type of things. Okay. um, just hold on. I'm doing this from my end as well so that if we miss anything, you can be referenced later. So let's understand that all of these feelings that you get as a result, as a result of intuition, has a process. Okay, either you were thinking something, either you were working on something, by some work or by some actions you got these results. Okay, now, as I told you that at previously in the early stages of the Silva method, like back in the 19, 30s, 40s, 50s, at that time it was like a fascination and people understood it as god gifted thing. Like, it was god gifted. It was not something which is trainable. I mean, how we train our physical body going to the gym, right? But this is not trainable. Mind is something like it is god gifted. Right now, science is slowly understanding the facts which this man understood 70, 80 years back from now. How visionary he was. Jose Silva. He started back in 19, I would say 1920s when the actual research started. It went on for 20 to 30 years approximately. And during the World War II, when he actually understood a fact that people can use their own mind effectively by lowering down their brain frequencies. That's what actually inspired him. He started his journey as an electronic engineer, but slowly it went on to a fascination of evolution of human mind. So he understood that through some techniques, through some processes, there is a way through which we can lower our brain frequencies. Yes, our human brain, our mind vibrates with some frequencies. So if we can somehow lower that brain frequencies, we can get more ideas, we can be more healthy, we can be more intuitive, we can be more genius. That's what he understood. And then he started his research. And his research wasn't comprised of any books or theory papers, but real human experiments. And he experimented on his children first. Same result on all of those children. Then he started doing it in neighbors. Same results. And right now, Silva method is spread over 110 countries. We have more than over 500 instructors. Started with this one man, Jose Silva, and his dream about the evolution of human mind. And he saw that, he mentioned that 60 years back, that the greatest discovery is the evolution of human mind. Right now, science is slowly catching up with it, which he understood back then. Okay, now let's understand what the whole point of this intuition is. So the three key factors to improve your intuition. And Jose Silva also told the same thing, that if you can imagine, if you can visualize, and if you can project properly, if you can continue these three practices, then automatically your intuition will be developed. Your intuition will be improved. Okay, now let's understand what are these three key factors. What is imagination, visualization, and projection? Imagination is something which you create for the first time. Okay, and mostly often we create it in our mind. When we imagine from our mind. Okay, now think about Wright brothers who invented the plane, right? They saw the birds. From there, they imagined, what if humans can design something where they can sit and fly, right? They imagined it. It was not something which was done already. So I'm giving you a little bit more easy example. Let's say you are seeing me in this brown blazer, right? So let's say you want to see me, you want to imagine me in a white blazer. What do you have to do? Maybe you have to close your eyes and imagine, change the colors of this blazer in white, and see me. How do I look? That is, you are doing imagination. You are creating it for the first time. It hasn't happened. You haven't seen, you haven't imagined it. You are imagining for the first time. That is imagination. Now, if you have seen me already in this brown blazer and you are closing your eyes and remembering Sam was giving the lecture in this brown blazer, you are doing the second thing, that is visualization. Visualization is recalling. It is not creation, it is recalling the creation. Imagination is the creation. Visualization is the recalling of that creation. Now, the fun fact is, when we imagine, we also visualize. So let's say I tell you that close your eyes and can you imagine that there is a mango tree, but there are no mangoes, but guavas in that tree hanging. Can you imagine that? Some of you might say yes, a mango tree, but we can see guavas hanging. Very funny, but I can imagine. Or bananas hanging. I can imagine. But that is, you can imagine. You can't, you are not visualizing, but actually you are visualizing because you are seeing the mango tree first. Then you are removing the mangoes from there. So first you are doing visualization. You are recalling your memory of a mango tree. Then you are removing the mangoes from there and installing the guavas or the bananas there. Isn't it? So you are using your visualization and your imagination to reach that goal. Correct? So remember, imagination and visualization always works together. It is not the either or. If you are visualizing me in my brown coat, remember you are recalling me. Even if you are imagining me in the white coat, remember you are visualizing me first. Then you are removing or changing the color of this blazer. Okay, so imagination, visualization always works simultaneously. Now we understood what imagination is and visualization is. These two these two are being mostly done by kids. We see them imagining things, visualizing things, and we say them that I don't imagine. The real life is not that easy or not that imaginary. Come to the real life. We say that, right? Because they can imagine well. They can use their that part of the brain which does the imagination, visualization. Right now, what we are using, the part of the brain that we are using right now, it is not responsible for imagination and visualization. But when you are deeply relaxed and maybe you are thinking about that memory, that beautiful memory, that was that part of the brain which was doing the imagination and visualization. But right now, you are using another part of the brain. Just before this, you are using another part of the brain. Okay, we will understand which part you were using right now. I'll come to your questions. Absolutely, Mary. It can be a sensation or a feeling. Absolutely, it can be. See, sometimes visualization, and remember this thing that visualization is not as we see in the aware state of mind. So, right now, as I am seeing you, I cannot see you in my visualization state. Visualization will always be a little bit of blurry, will always be a little bit of foggy, and that is absolutely fine. Jose Silva has told that always even visualization is not important. Feeling is more important here. If you feel that yes, I can feel it. within myself. I can feel I am there. That is more important even than visualization. Because if you are, even if you are doing visualization, you are not feeling anything from your inside, it is not working. Feeling is more important here. Okay, so imagination, visualization can come as a sensation, as a feeling, as a knowing. As that's what I told you, that intuition also doesn't always come as in, it will give you the exact solution, but it can come as a symbol, it can come as a picture, as a sound, as a gut feeling, as a hunch, as a knowing, anything it can. But you have to be ready to decode. Okay, we will go there, how to be ready, how to get yourself prepared. Let's understand these key factors first. So imagination and visualization, you understood what is this. And imagination and visualization, it is not always that we, whatever we see in the real world, it is just as exactly as there. It will be blurry, it will be foggy, that's absolutely fine. Going forward, we are going to improve our imagination and visualization with practice. Okay, so now let's come to the third part of this, projection. Jose Silva is saying that projection is a way through which you can actually throw your senses. Senses as if, so let's say for an example, you are going to a meeting and you see your boss is fuming, or maybe you see your boss not positive today. So what are the feelings that will come to you at that point? Maybe he will, you know, take up those mistakes that I might have made, and he might pull that up in the meeting. Or maybe something that I have done, he will highlight that. All of these fear will come at you. Now, how these all these things came? You projected your mind first to your boss, then to that situation. Then, once you projected your mind awareness to that situation, you got some information from that situation. Even if that situation hasn't come, see, you are just thinking that it might happen. It hasn't happened. But the difference is you are already feeling inside in your body. The biochemistry has changed. You are already feeling afraid. You are already feeling less confident, isn't it? So projection is just like that. You have you have thrown your senses to some distant place, to some distant, objective place or situation or person or anything, and then you receive some information. Based on that information, maybe you got some confidence, maybe you got less confidence, maybe you were afraid, maybe you were proud, whatever it is. This, on the contrary, if you see your boss smiling, or maybe giving you a best of luck like this, you will feel more encouraged that my boss is happy, he's on my side. So you will be more confident in that meeting. This is projection. Even if you are not there, even if you are not physically present, but you can still extract information from there itself, and true information. Okay, it is not in imagination, it is not guesswork, it is science. And slowly, Jose Silva in the Silva intuition system have formulated the course in such a way that you will learn how to project your mind to distant place, to distant objects, to different living beings, to different pets, to different plants, everywhere and anywhere. And you will train your mind that you are capable of projecting your mind to anywhere. That is how decision makers, that is how business leaders make decisions, by going into that level and asking their, higher intelligence that what's the decision I should take, and their higher intelligence will give them some sudden answers, maybe not direct answers but related answers, but they will find a way that what it actually means. Okay, this is what projection is all about. It is, you can say, a focused awareness, like a radio. If you see, the thing is, if we think that we will play the radio inside of ours, it will never play. Okay, you don't have that storage system. Your brain is like an interceptor. Once you tune in into that frequency, the automatically the songs will be played. So it is just like that. When you imagine, when you visualize, obviously when you imagine, you will automatically visualize. So imagination and visualization, if you practice this along with projection, then automatically your mind will attune to that level where you will sense information prior to happening, even before it happens. You can sense it. And we say that they are very intuitive, strong people because they have their practices. They do practice every single day to test their intuition. It is just like those muscles that we train in the gym, those muscles. Okay, let's understand it a little bit deep. Now, why do we project? Why do we actually do this projection? I'll tell you. So let's say, for an example, you saw your boss angry today, and then something happened on the meeting, correct? So your mind created a reference point. Reference point means a memory of when your boss is angry, or when your boss's expression feels like this, he is going to behave like this. Just like, to make a cup of tea, you know that you have to take a bowl of water, then put some tea, some sugar in it. That's it. Your cup of tea is ready. Correct? So you know what to do, how to do, and what result to expect. All of these things is a point of reference. And through projection, by throwing our senses to some distant objects, distant places to receive information from there. So for an example, let's say you are visiting or you are meeting a client, and you are getting a very positive vibe from the client, like the deal is going to get closed today, and this deal is going to get positive. And it happens like this. Also, sometimes it happens that in your mind it says, hey, you are doing the wrong thing, you are doing the wrong thing. Still you take that options, and at the end it turns out to be negative. And at that time you will be remembering that my mind told me, but I didn't listen to it. Correct? So in a way or another, to receive these information in a most definite way, in a most confirmed way, we need to keep on practicing our projection techniques. Imagination and visualization. In this last exercise, you did imagination, you did visualization. Okay. But projection is a technique where, and in the last exercise that you will have today, you will see how your mind is getting projected to a distant object. We'll have a practice where you will see, with a relaxed state of mind and with a desire to sense information from a distant place or a distant person, you can sense the information from that person, how their behavior is, if there are any medical issues with that person or not, even without knowing that person, just by receiving four information from that person. This is what projection is all about. Okay, projection is by putting your mind to it. So give me an example, or tell me those situations where you see someone, and by seeing them someone, you understand their mental states, that they're sad or not, or something going on their mind, or something wrong is going on in their life. How do you experience that? How do you know that? It is your projection technique. You do not know it, but this is an automatic projection technique that you are already doing it, by understanding their face expression, by understanding their behavior, by some way. But again, this projection that you are doing, that you are understanding, you have created through points of references. You cannot understand a stranger's expressions. You can only understand your known one's expression, because you have created the reference points earlier. That's what we do. When we imagine, when we visualize, when we project, we create projection, we create reference points from our mind. When we create reference points from our mind, the more reference points we create, the more success we have. So just like when you know how to make tea, so that means you have collected reference points on how to make tea. You know how to make coffee, you know how to make breakfast, you know how to make lunch, dinner, you know how to run a business, you know how to make calls, you know how to manage clients, you know how to run softwares. You have collected enough reference points to be ultra successful. Okay, sometimes we create reference points through our actions. Mostly we create reference points through our actions in the beta level. But Jose Silva is telling that you can create reference points through your mind as well. And that's what intuition is all about. The more reference points you create through mind, the more intuitive you will be. So let's understand this thing. This is a key, right? And this is a mobile. You can distinguish these two things. How you can distinguish these two things? by looking at them, using your eye as the senses. Correct? So now if I ask you to close your eyes and hand over to random things, just by touching them, will you be able to identify what are those two things? It will be a little bit tough. To make this easier, this practice is projection technique. You will sense it without using your eyes, without using your ears, without using your teeth, without using your five physical senses. You are using the sixth sense to sense information. You are using your mind. Okay. Now, that is why the understanding the education of subjective and objective comes in. Objective education is the books that you read. Okay, the experiences that you go through the books, either through the videos, all of these experiences that you go through, you learn from a teacher, from an instructor, whatever you learn. This is an objective education. But the education which you learn from experiences, like let's say someone is crying, you are going to that person, giving them a hug, giving them some love, they feel happy about it. And you understand that when someone is crying, someone is sad, by giving them, by showering them with love, can bring their normal state or happy state back. This is a subjective education. When the dog or when any pet comes in, waves their tail, or sometimes they want food, that they want food. That is subjective education. Even if without talking to your baby, you understand their needs. That is subjective education. And you know what? Successful people, successful entrepreneurs, successful people, ultra successful people, whoever you choose it, they are very pro at subjective education. You will understand that choosing the right people, choosing the right options, trusting the right people, they are very good at it, because their subjective education is very very strong. Even if haven't we seen that they are just like, they have just covered their graduation, not a big fellow as well, or college dropouts, high school dropouts, but they have built millions, crores, billions of dollars of in their business. How? Their objective education wasn't important. The subjective one was important. The understanding of human psychology, understanding of their customer psychology. These things are more important in being successful. Objective education will just give you the platform, but subjective education, these experiences will actually land you up in that success zone. That is why, they say that connecting more with people is more important rather than reading books, because you will be at the ground level understanding what the real problem for the people is, and then when you provide the solution to them at that point, you will end up with a successful business without any doubt. Okay, so subjective education is very very important to be successful. Objective education is required, is as important, but subjective education will give you that X factor. Always it will give you that X factor. Okay, I know everyone is. I will try to cover your question, guys. Okay. um yes, Chand, we engage. See, the thing is, all these reference points that we create by through our life's journey, we use these reference points. So let's say for an example, that's why I was saying that in the journey, you understood that by not doing some things which can make someone angry is better, right? So you do not do some such things while going outside. You understood that few of the things are prohibited in public, so you don't do these things. So always we use reference points in our life. So let's say you are doing business, you took a decision and it failed you badly. Will you not be taking another risk in the next time? If you are not taking risk, you will definitely fail. But if you take calculated risk, like it was not a failure, but it was a feedback to be better the next time, but I will reach my goal, I will reach my objective. And if that is beneficial, good for humanity, helping others, definitely no one is going to stop you. Okay, and we always use these reference points daily in our life. And the more you create reference points going forward, the more successful you will be. The more you know, that is the thing. Wisdom, the more you know, the more knowledge you have about people, about how, what they think, how they behave, all these things. If you know, you are going to make a successful business automatically. Money is not the constant anywhere. The constant is the knowledge. Okay, so you have to understand, you have to practice the subjective education, and for that projection techniques are very, very required. Okay, and as I told you, projection is a practice. You cannot like start the practice out of the blue. It requires a set of rules you have to follow. That is why Jose Silva has constructed a course based on which, if you follow that course, then definitely you will end up improving your intuition going forward. We'll have that. What is the course? How we, develop if each and everyone power of mind going forward in each day. We will go through all of that. But let's go forward and understand right now you are using which part of the mind, and in that exercise which part of the mind you are using. Okay, is empathy a projection practice? Yes, Mary, I can say so, so the thing is, a projection practice is, let's say for an example, you have a fight with someone. Okay, um or let's say someone is angry with you. Okay, then you close your eyes and you project your senses, your mind, to a place where you two are meeting, and then you say sorry to that person. You also feel grateful to that person that you are in my life, just that honestly you are feeling. That is also your projection you are doing, projecting your senses, your mind, to a specific pace point, and you are experiencing something. That is also a projection. Okay, projection, I would say, is an advanced of imagination and visualization. It is not only you are only imagining and visualizing, but you are feeling as if it is happening around you, isn't it? Projecting your senses as if you are seeing that thing really, as if you are feeling that, as if you are standing in the beach and that cold wind is hitting you and you are getting that goosebumps. That is projection. Okay, and that's we can do that whenever you have, came back from a vacation. Whenever you have closed your eyes, you have felt that feeling. Absolutely, absolutely. Many call it remote viewing, many call it distant projection, anything, but the idea is the same. The idea is all mostly the same. You project, you put your senses to distant places, objects, and receive information from them. Now, why we want that information? Just for fun? Then you will not receive that information. Remember that. If you have a problem and you want to solve that problem sincerely, honestly, you have a sincere desire to solve that problem, then only you will receive the information, and using that information you will be able to solve that problem. Make sense? Okay, but on the negative side, Ruhi, that's we are coming here. Why is it? Okay, so right now, until now, you are using your conscious mind, your senses, five senses, your critical thinking, logical thinking, your willpower to be on this meeting for a longer amount of time. All of these things that you are using your conscious mind. And remember that during the day, whenever you are aware, whenever you are like aware, doing things, having tea, having a call discussion, you use your conscious mind only. 95% of the time, we use our conscious mind only. But the problem is the conscious mind holds only 5% of the power. And the other part that you were using during the practice, which made you feel relaxed, even now it is working. See, you are concentrated on me, whatever I'm telling, maybe you are asking questions and everything. But have you noticed that you are still breathing? The oxygen from your breathing goes to your lungs, heart, the digestion is going on, the blood flow is going on, you are healthy, that health is getting maintained. Who is doing all these things? Are you? Are you telling someone to do all these things? Or there is someone who is taking care of all these things? It's your subconscious mind. It is programmed to carry out these things. And remember, it is not something that it is hustling to do. It is just easily doing that thing. Easily. There is no one as of now in this universe can build such a complex machine that we have as our physical body. No one has invented such a complex machine. Yet, your complex machine is being run every day smoothly without any pause, without any rest for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70, 80. By whom? By your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind holds 95% of the power. And the fun fact is, your subconscious mind is always active. Your conscious mind takes rest when you are sleeping, but your subconscious mind is also that time active. Unless and until we won't be sitting here discussion, we would be in heaven. If your subconscious mind thinks that let's sit for a minute, let the heart pump on its own, let me take some rest for 1 minute or so, we are done, baby. So this is the importance of the subconscious mind, whether we admit it or not. And it is responsible for everything: your imagination, your visualization, your long term memory, your beliefs, your emotions, everything. And you know what? There is a physical part in our brain, in our human brain, called the hippocampus. Search that in Google. Hippocampus is responsible for transferring the shorter memory to the longer memory. But the problem is, hippocampus only gets activated when your subconscious is at its peak. When your subconscious is at its peak. And there is a frequency called the delta level. When you reach that level only in the night, your hippocampus gets activated, and whatever you have learned throughout the day, it starts collecting that data from your short memory and it transfers to your longer memory. Slowly, as we get so much busy in our life, so much, like so much of tangled in our life, that we do not take even proper time to sleep as well. We feel that even 5 hours of sleep is more than enough because I have to run a business or so. After few years, your brain will be out of memory. You will start have diseases like dementia. You will start forgetting things because your brain will be clogged. The hippocampus will be at rest because you are not getting that restful sleep. Your subconscious is always in a hustle mode. Okay, so we have to understand how to use our subconscious in such a way that it is not in the hustle mode, rather in the in a zone where it will find solution to problems. That's it. And with the conscious mind, we will only take actions. We will only take actions. Okay, now this is where I will go to your questions which you have answered, and I will not go to one by one how you have answered, but I will address you as a mass. Okay, if you have chosen that questions or something like that. Okay, so the first question was, have ever had a gut feeling and about something and ignored it and later realized it was right? We had this feeling every day, every month, or maybe sometimes in a year or so. Correct? We have this feeling that I could have taken that decision, I could have taken that option, isn't it? Yes, we are going there, how to program your subconscious. We are going there. But this is true for everyone, right? Gut feelings are always in dilemma. Yes, absolutely. Why? We will be coming that now. And the second option is, I sometimes feel intuitive signals, but I doubt them. The first, yes, and I regret not trusting it. And I sometimes feel intuitive signals, but I doubt them. These two, these two are the same thing. You don't trust your intuition. And do you know why? Because it comes rarely, comes sometimes, not always, isn't it? Isn't it? Does it come sometimes? Yes, absolutely. Who have answered C, like I rely mostly on logic and rarely trust intuition, they do not rely on their subconscious mind. Understand that. They rely on their conscious mind. They rely on their conscious mind. With the data, with the analytics, I trust this. I do not trust my gut feelings, intuition. And who has already answered D, I strongly trust my intuition already, they just need to continue their practice to get more intuitive feelings. But for AB, it is just that feeling inside, and that belief, that trust, that sense of belief, that trust you need to generate, that your intuition is always right. The thing what happens is our mind and our body is not attuned. Whatever we want, we sometimes cannot define it. Sometimes our desires are not that true. It has many other, complications, I would say, many other things that actually blocks our approach of trusting, of that trust process. But when you start to trust and you do not expect, so let's say for an example, how usually intuition starts to develop is that intuition gives you a result, you follow it, it lands you in the wrong path, fine, you again trust your intuition, maybe it will fall you again on the wrong path. The third time you trust your intuition, again it might fall you in the wrong path. The fourth time you trust your intuition, it will land you in the right path. Maybe it lands you in the right path. Then on, you will remember the fourth success. As you continue to vibrate with the fourth success, your intuition will get more developed. Jose Silva is telling, if you remember more successes, that my intuition was right, my intuition at that time was right. If you vibrate with these thoughts again and again, slowly you will start feeling that you are getting more intuitive, you are getting more ideas. Okay. So if you are in the A or B zone, you just to need that belief coming in. And we have practices, we have techniques to bring that belief in. Okay. It's a matter of understanding. Also, it is a matter of practice as well to bring that belief in. First, we have to understand our desire. Then we have to understand our belief. We have to ask questions at the alpha level. That's why we do the Silva course, because in that course, we'll not only tell you the exercises, but we will tell you how to proceed, how to approach everywhere. How to manage your thoughts, your decision making capabilities. All of that we do that in the Silva course. Okay. Now, going to the second question, when making an important decision, what do you usually do? Some of you have written that I overthink it for a long time, using your logical mind. Remember, when you start overthinking, overthinking is a part of your logical mind. Okay, your conscious mind, not your subconscious mind. So subconscious never thinks. It comes like this automatically. Logical mind thinks. Second is ask many people for advice. Why? Because you do not trust yourself. You do not trust your inner feelings, your inner emotions, your inner wisdom, isn't it? Many questions. Live in person, if you are talking about in person courses, we are starting to plan from the month of May this year. We haven't done as of now, we are doing via Zoom online 6 days, but from the month of May we are doing, and not only like live classes, but we are thinking of to do it as a retreat. Retreat means like we will be staying together, we'll be learning together, growing together, practice together, experience it together. See, mind control is nothing like a plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. It is not like that. It is an experience. And unless and until that experience gets deeply imprinted in your subconscious, it will not propel you. That's why motivation, inspiration doesn't last. That is why New Year resolutions fail, guys, because those are not meant for long term. Long term is understanding, realization. When you realize, when you understand, when you feel deeply, then automatically it puts you in that zone. You will never back out, you will never stop your practice, you will never doubt yourself. Getting my point? You have to be in that zone again and again, again and again. And that's what successful people do. If you take notice of any successful people, they will not stop their practice. Every day they do the same practice for over 30 years, 40 years. That makes them successful. That routine, that discipline. We will absolutely we will share all of this information, guys. If you want, you can drop your email IDs here in the chat itself, if you want the information of the live classes as well as what we offer through online. We will give you all the information there. Okay, just ping me your email IDs here in the chat and we will send you all the information there. Okay, thank you, please send us your emails. Now coming to this question is that when we overthink for a long time, we are using more our conscious mind. Ask many people for advice, you don't trust yourself. Absolutely, trust logic but still feel uncertain because your subconscious mind is telling you this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, putting you again and again. Still you are analyzing and you are believing the analyzed data, but your intuition is saying this is going to be wrong. Still you trusted that data, you maybe worked on it. Later you realized your intuition was absolutely correct. Feel the gut instinct but doubt it. Again, you are vibrating in the incorrect zone. You are doubting your intuition. See, the thing is, initially what happens is when you start doing gym, do you get muscles? Do you get fit instantly? Like you can run 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers with, like without anything. Can you do that? No, right? It takes 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, even 5 years to get that physical fitness. Now, when you are at that level, you don't have to struggle so much as you have to do right now. When you reach that level, if you just continue your practice, and that will be very smooth, very smooth. It will not like, even budge you. Like how you drink your water, your coffee, how you live your day, that part of your life will be just like that, just a part of the routine. But just practicing that, you will feel that you get more ideas than others, you get more positive decisions than others, you make more positive decisions, like more successful decisions. Okay, you will get that thing, but to be in that zone, we have to understand. Coming to that zone, guys, coming to that, what are the frequencies that we have to vibrate? All of these we are coming here. Coming to your fourth question, which of these challenges feels most true for you? I overthink decisions. We do, absolutely we do, and that's very natural. I doubt my instincts, more or less the same. I feel disconnected from my intuitions. That is, I do not get answers because my mind and my body is not in attuned. I'm asking answers, but I'm not getting any response because my mind doesn't know how to listen to me. I haven't gone that deep connected to my subconscious yet. Okay, I want stronger inner clarity. When you are at that level, you will have stronger inner clarity easily. You will see that your desires are not arbitrary, but your desires are with a purpose. And that purpose is igniting the desires every single day. Remember, the dreams that lets you sleep at night are not the dreams that is going to be, get manifested. Those dreams which doesn't lets you sleep at night, makes you always restless about those dreams, if you follow those and if you follow you know your path, your journey, those dreams will land you up at the successful zone. Okay, the fourth question is, on a typical day, how mentally quiet does your mind feel? My mind is constantly busy. Using your logical mind will make you feel this. You sometimes get quiet moments. If you get quiet moments, use those. You have to use those quiet moments. If you are meditate occasionally, you are doing absolutely good thing. Maybe you have to do some kind of improvisation in your meditation. If you regularly feel calm and focused, you need to continue your practice, buddy. That's it. Okay, now tell me, which of these feels most like describes you? Are you overthinker? Are you not an overthinker but a procrastinator? Or are you not both of these things, but rather you feel disconnected from your intuition, like I don't get any ideas, anything? Or maybe you get ideas, you get hunches, but you need stronger clarity. You cannot decode what it means, right? I'm getting all the responses. A and B. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming all of these. Now, Overthinker, procrastinator. Overthinker, procrastinator, all of these attributes come when you don't have any control over your mind. We are not in the control of our thoughts. That is why we tend to think over and over, over and over. Correct? When we do not take actions, then we start doing procrastination. That is why I said earlier is that you have to get to that deeper level of mind. You have to generate ideas. Then you have to, at this level of mind, you have to work. You have to do hard work. You have to, do their job, whatever is required. You can't always generate ideas and do nothing. You have to take actions based on it. Correct? If you start taking actions, then you are not a procrastinator. Disconnected from intuition. When you start doing these practices, you will feel that your mind and body is getting attuned. You want to sleep on time, you are getting sleep on time. You want to wake up at 6:05, you are getting wake up at 6:05 at the exact time. This much precision we have seen live in our classes. People telling that I wanted to wake up at 4:32 a.m. Last track class it happened with Jason, and he told me that he wanted to wake up at 4:32 a.m. When his eyes opened, it was exactly 4:32 a.m. in the morning. This is how precise your mind can be. But to go to that level, to reach that level, you have to practice. You have to first understand how your mind works. Okay? Then you have to slowly, ping your subconscious mind that, hey, I want this. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want this. Slowly, your subconscious will start taking you seriously. Whatever the commands that you will give to your subconscious, it will obey those, and it will start looking for solutions to make those realities. This is how manifestation works. See, Jim Carrey didn't just write that piece of paper that I'm going to get $1 million, put that in the pocket, and did nothing. He struggled, he did his hard work, he did his training, he was all prepared for that one opportunity to come. When it came, he grabbed it. And did he wasn't like no one was there to grab that opportunity? Everyone was there. The competition was fierce as it is now, but he was well prepared than every single one. From the mind, from the body, everywhere. This is where your mind and attunement of your body is very, very required. That is when you will see that using your mind, you are manifesting things. And when you need a stronger inner clarity, you have to deep down calm yourself and then ask questions. You will have better clarity. Okay, so let's understand now why you do not get these answers, why you procrastinate, why we overthink, why the sometimes I feel disconnected, why uh, I do have intuition but I still doubt. Because we do not know which brainwave frequencies we have to access. So, what are the brainwave frequencies? So, science says that everything in this universe, every matter is comprised of energy. Everything is made of matter, matter is made of energy. Correct? So, everything is vibrating at some frequency. You don't see it, you don't feel it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't vibrates. I am vibrating with a frequency. You are vibrating with a frequency. This laptop is vibrating with a frequency. My phone is vibrating with a frequency. Your phone is vibrating with a frequency. Your watch is vibrating with a frequency. Different things vibrating with different frequencies. And the same way, your brain, your mind also vibrates with different frequencies. And it works the best when you know how to access different brainwave frequencies. So let's understand the brainwave frequencies. Right now, the brainwave frequency that we are using is called the beta brainwave frequency. BETA, beta. This is conscious frequency. Conscious, like awareness. You are aware what is going on. Someone talking, someone listening, someone, eating, whatever it is. It is conscious. You are well aware, using your five senses. This is the beta state of mind. Now, going from the beta to the higher, not the lower right now. Let's go to the higher. First, gamma. So when you are angry, when you are shouting, yelling, not in control of your emotions, maybe you are so angry that you are ready to beat someone up. That is, you are vibrating at the gamma frequency. You cannot control your emotions. You are crying, like you can't control your emotions. That is a gamma frequency. Science says that if you vibrate at the gamma frequency in these states of mind, like no, you don't have any control over your emotions, you are crying like hell, you are angry like hell, you are doing damage to your body. Science have proven it. 3 seconds of anger can disrupt your cortisol levels for the next 24 hours. Your blood pressure can rise, and we have seen this. People with so much of anger getting heart strokes, brain strokes, haven't we? We have seen this already, right? Depression, absolutely. So the thing is, when you start vibrating more at gamma, your health will start deteriorating. When you are feeling more angry, more depressed, more irritated, and those feelings, your health will start deteriorating rapidly. Okay, now let's come to the lower frequency. So the gamma frequency, we first have to understand gamma frequency we have to avoid. We somehow have to avoid the gamma frequency because it is harmful to us. Whatever I'm doing or whatever you are doing, that is irrelevant. But whenever you are vibrating at that frequency, you are doing harm to your body. Remember that. Science have proven it. Doctors are saying it already. Okay. First objective is not to vibrate at the gamma level. Second, now coming slower to beta. The first level is called the alpha level of your mind. Alpha level is the level when we feel a little bit of drowsy or sleepy, the same state you felt while doing the last relaxation technique. Some of you might be dozing, some of you might felt so relaxed, so calm from your right. That's the feeling, and that is the alpha frequency that you felt. You were at the alpha frequency, you were vibrate at the alpha frequency. Now, what happens is we go to these frequencies, these lower frequencies, and these frequencies are also called the altered states of mind. And we go to this frequency, we travel to these frequencies every single night. When you go to sleep, you naturally go through these frequencies every single night. When you go to sleep, you feel sleepy, isn't it? After that, you feel sleepy, you doze off, and then you don't remember anything. Correct? So you travel from beta, you were aware, then you felt sleepy, you went to alpha, then you slept. Theta, then you slept deeply, like you were unconscious. What happened? You travel to delta as well. Now, alpha is a drowsy state of mind. Theta, much deeper state of mind. Delta is unconscious state of mind. Scientists says that when babies are there in their mother's womb, they vibrate at the delta level of mind. When our consciousness doesn't reside in our body. That means, so for an example, let's say when you are seeing a dream, right? And in that dream, you see yourself drinking a glass of water, and that some of it got spilled up and it woke you up from the dream, thinking that you got wet. Any one of you have experienced this in the dreams? Yes, absolutely. Yes. So whenever you have felt it, mostly falling down, the same, one of it, why we feel that? Do you know it? Why we feel that? Because our mind cannot understand the difference between real and imagined reality. At that level, at that point of time, we are imagining things, but our mind cannot distinguish between what's reality and what's imagined. Even if we are sleeping, our subconscious knows it that we are sleeping, but still it wakes you up, thinking that it might be real. Correct? So, in a way or another, if you imagine this, anything, with such pure precision, with such reality, with such real feelings, your subconscious will think it is reality and it will propel you to that direction. So, coming back to these frequencies, theta is where your biological level intelligence arises, levels up. You don't feel pain. When someone is in a deep sleep, you cut a pinch on their fingers, they will not feel it. But when if Someone is feeling sleepy, you go for a pinch, they will feel it. Ah, why are you doing this? Let me sleep. Right? But when they are just got asleep, let's say half an hour has gone, or maybe 15 minutes has gone, you do a little pinch, they will not feel it. Forget about delta. At delta, they will not feel even someone is snoring or someone is even shouting. But I'm telling at theta as well. You develop biological intelligence where pain dissolves. In Silva course, we also train you at that level where we train you how to dissolve any pain in your body through a technique called glove anesthesia and levitation. We not only train you how to be at the alpha level of mind and more at the alpha level of mind, but also we train you to be at the theta level of mind. Also, we train you how to program yourself at the delta level of mind. Because at the delta level, you are unconscious, but you can still use your subconscious. Maybe to manifest something, maybe to solve some problems. We have many techniques in Silva method for problem solving, goal achievement, healing, and many other aspects of your life. It's a complete process that Jose Silva has developed, thinking everything, keeping everything in mind, that how the user will go on with the processes, how he will learn, he will practice, and slowly he moved one by one from Silva life system to Silva intuition system. See, your intuition will not be developed in 5 days, 10 days, 7 days. It requires good practice as well and proper practice. Okay, if you practice the techniques properly, automatically you will be more intuitive. And what Jose Silva is telling is intuitive living is the best way of living going forward. Because without taking, like before taking any decisions, you don't have to think twice. Before making any, taking up any choice, you don't have to think twice. Because whatever your mind is telling, it is telling correctly. You have trained your mind like that, prepared your mind like that. Okay. Thank you for sharing your email addresses, guys. We are going to send you all the information very soon, very soon. Okay, so I have mostly cleared this specific frequencies that you need to vibrate to be successful. And remember that these three altered states of mind, alpha, theta, and delta, can be used for success. Absolutely. Mostly you have to vibrate at the alpha level because alpha is being called as the center frequency. At the delta, you cannot function because that is an unconscious state of mind. At theta, you can function, but that is mostly used for healing purposes. Healing purposes, okay? Physical pains to recover from physical pain, to ease out physical pain. But alpha is that level where you get ideas, where you get solutions to problems, where you get hunches, flashbacks, insights. Getting my point? Alpha is the level that you need to vibrate. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your email addresses, guys. Now, I told you already what is the alpha level. It is the drowsy light level of sleep. You haven't slept it. You haven't slept yet, but you are feeling asleep. You are feeling sleepy. You are dozing. Your eyes are closing. You can't hold off. And if you think that moment of time, you cannot think anything negative other than the sleep itself. Correct? Other than sleep, you do not think anything. So Jose Silva understood that alpha and beyond that level, you cannot think negative. Whenever you are thinking negative, you are already out of the alpha level. You are already out of your altered states of mind. Okay, so Jose Silva is telling us that at the alpha, at the theta, at the delta, nothing can go on negative. Everything is positive. If you are helping someone with a smile, with a sincere desire, with honesty, that help is going to arrive to them as well as it will help you in your life as well in other ways. Okay? The alpha level is the level we use to activate our mind. That is the first level you have to activate. Then you will understand that yes, theta is much deeper. Delta, this is how can I use. Yes, absolutely, Bobby. Absolutely, Bobby. It can. I have seen people solved their physical problems which was lingering for 7 8 years in a single day. In a single day. 7, 8 years, physical pain, physical problem actually, not a pain, physical problem. They solved it just with one session of glass water technique. Gone, that's it. It never came back. So it all depends on our belief. If we believe that is possible, everything can be possible. One of our instructors, Gulgun Sharafat from Turkey, she cured breast cancer within 9 months of practice. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it can help. It can help. See, the thing is, all our beliefs, all our thoughts, all our efforts can change any reality that we want. The thing is, I'm not telling anyone to stop medications, to stop doctor things, but I'm telling you to use more of your mind as well. There are stories, guys, and these are not stories. They are real events, incidents which has happened, and they are recorded in these books. If you go to the famous book by Jose Silva, You the Healer, you will astound to see the level of recovery people made. The level of recovery people made. From where they were like, we will be like, everything got destroyed, everything is devastated. We can't be like in that even mind to think that something will go right. But they have changed their life. Absolutely possible. Anything can be possible going forward. Okay. Alpha healing method, theta healing is a much rapid healing method. Is a much rapid healing. When you are at the theta level, your biological intelligence rises. So the healing becomes more rapid. In alpha also, healing works. Healing happens. But in theta, the healing happens more rapidly. Why? Because you are more relaxed. You are more relaxed. Okay, relaxation is the key here. Remember, if you are not relaxed, nothing will work. No manifestation, no visualization, no imagination, no intuition, no guesswork, nothing will work if you are not relaxed. We do the techniques with a like a overwhelmed state of mind. I have a problem, I have to solve it. I will do this technique. It will not help you out. You have to first relax your mind. You have to be in that state of mind where you will not be overwhelmed. Problem has come, I will solve it. It is a project, it is a problem that has come, I will solve it. Because it has a solution, that is why it is a problem. If it doesn't have a solution, it will never come. Remember that. Okay. We have practices, John. We have practices. Through glove anesthesia, we get ourselves into that theta level. But first, you have to understand and ready yourself to be at the alpha level. Then only you can take yourself to the theta. That is a little deeper level where you will feel physical things, physical, numbness. We will create numbness, lot of processes. Okay. If you are really interested and you haven't gone to any live class, physical class, you can, send us your email. We will send you all the information there as well. Okay. You can always refer to that. Now, what are the benefits of staying at the alpha level? If you stay more at the alpha level, what are the benefits? Okay, lot of benefits. If you consider, there are a lot of benefits. Obviously, you will have reduced stress. If you are having reduced stress, your depressive levels will reduce, right? When you are at the alpha level of mind, you will have enhanced creativity, you will get more ideas, you will get to improve your decision making capabilities, your emotional handling will be better. As you will be more relaxed, your body will be more rejuvenated. That means your aging process will reduce. You will have the control over your habits. If someone from you understands that habits is a game of consciousness, it is not. It is an absolute game of subconsciousness. All of the habits that we follow every single day, it is a complete game of subconscious mind. If you can control your subconscious mind, you can control your habits, change your habits, alter your habits any day, anytime you want. Okay. So if you have to change your habits, you have to start controlling your subconscious mind. And when you start controlling your subconscious mind, you will see that goal achievement is becoming easy, manifestation is becoming easy, problem solving is becoming easy, being healthy is becoming easy, eating the right food is becoming easy, telling the right words, speaking the right words at the right moment is becoming easy. All of these things will fall into place if you start vibrating at the alpha level. Okay, you can ask your question in the chat. I will definitely answer you if you have anything. Yeah. Okay, now guys, is the subconscious mind the inner child? Yes, we can tell that. We can tell that the subconscious mind is the inner child. Guys, please do not do this. Is worry, anxiety, gamma or beta? See, worrying is beta, anxiety is gamma. Worrying is that you are thinking, so you are in the process of still consciousness. But when it becomes anxiety, that means fear has crept in already. So you are in at a state of mind. Okay, so anxiety is a state of mind. Rather, it was like a process. You are still in that process when you are, we have tips for getting into the alpha level. Absolutely, if you can practice the relaxation technique every single day, you can be at the alpha level. But I always tell everyone, if you really want to change your life, if something has been bothering you, if you really want to achieve your goals, see, the thing is, that's why I tell that you cannot experience everything from a 2 hour class. Cannot. This is not possible, guys. Let's be honest. Okay, you can't have the essence of a Mercedes by just sitting on that Mercedes. You can't have that. Correct? You have to drive that Mercedes. You have to keep that. You have to be there for a longer amount of time. That's why I encourage everyone to at least for their once in their lifetime. And this is just a one-time investment that you will be doing, but experience these things. We are spending 400 $500 in maybe where, who knows where, in the dining, in the, and this is just a one time experience that will help you everywhere in every path of your life, whether it be finances, whether it be relations, whether it be, building businesses, whether it be in your job, whether it be handling pressure, anything, your ego, anything, it can help you out. And this is one time investment. Then you just need to practice, that's it. Right? So it is not even the gym that you have to do it monthly, like you have to put in the rent monthly so that you can train your body. Here, once you learn it, you get it free for the next time, next to next time, until your lifetime. Okay, so until you are successful, until you are genius, practice that. That's it. What you have to do, you have to just practice it, and your mind will automatically keep on creating reference points, successful reference points. Okay, this is the whole process. And see, the thing is, every successful people says the same thing. There is no secret process, there is no hidden process. Okay, daily practice, absolutely. Liliana is one of our graduates. She can share how things are, how she experienced the graduation course as well, how things have changed in her perspective as well. Okay, so we have many stories. If you go to our Silva International YouTube channel, our Facebook, you will get to see all those testimonials. And those are not paid testimonials. Those are people coming up, sharing their stories with us. That, hey, I have a problem. I had a problem 7 years. It has been bugging me for 7 years. And I solved that within one day. It feels really wonderful. They don't have to give us awards. But when you see someone changing that thing which they craved for 5 6 years 7 years, they are changing that with one session. That's success for us. That's success for Silver Method. Okay, so if you truly want to change something, I would encourage you to at least, and it is not like you have to take right now. We do live classes every single month. Okay, so contact us whenever you are ready. Have that experience. It will definitely change the approach you have in your life, the way your mindset is, how you take on life's challenges, opportunities. All of these things will change, I can guarantee you. With the 6 days, it happens over 6 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then the next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. First 3 days is Silva life system. Next 3 days is Silva intuition system. We comprise that. It's called the BLS, basic lecture series. The first 3 days you will understand that how to solve the daily problems of our life, you know like the daily problems. I have a goal to achieve, I have a problem to solve, maybe my weight issues. And then in the last week of the 3 days, you will learn how to live a fulfilling life with a purpose. Getting my point? How to get ideas, how to get ideas intuitively. So all these practices is being designed in such a way so that you can make your life better. And when you vibrate, During these 6 days, you will vibrate at the alpha level for more than 20 hours. More than 20 hours. So, definitely, if you explicitly do not stop your practice, it is going to change something in your life. And if you are following the practices, no one can stop you. No force in this earth can stop you. I can guarantee that. I can vouch for it. Okay. So let's understand the seven universal laws of intuition. Oh, absolutely, Rohi. It will help you in everything. Not only getting back the confidence, but getting back that feeling that yes, I am able to do anything, whatever I can think of. Okay, we will be, the dates aren't finalized yet, Sakshi, but it's mostly in the month of May, after 20th, and during the window between June 5th. During that window, we'll be having that retreat. That retreat will be of around 6 days, and within the 6 days we will eat together. Even my family will be also going. Debalina, one of our other instructors family, will also go. We'll stay together, we'll have lunch, dinner, breakfast, snacks, everything together, discuss, practice, experience, because I have also learned Silva method, experience Silva method in this way. The way I experienced Silver method first didn't change my life, but when I experienced Silver method this way, it definitely changed my life. When I vibrated in that zone again and again, again and physically, it makes a hell level of impact. I'm telling you guys, it will make a hell level of impact in your life. You will never forget that. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Your memory will be so sharp that you will remember every moment that we'll spend. Okay. The location is in the eastern Himalayas. It's right now, as we are starting from Silva, India. You can reach there by flight. All of the options are available there. We will share with you all the details there, okay, in the email. And if you truly are interested, we can go forward. There is no hurry. We can easily plan it. Also, we have planned, like, families can also come. Like, it's not has to be one single person, even family can also come. So we have the accommodations, like families can stay together in a family room as well. So we have accommodations like that, like a family, like single person, like sharing as well. We have all the options there. Okay, so you don't have to hurry. You just reach out to us via email. I'll tell you, I'll reach out, just ping you the email that you have to reach out. Digital@silvamethod.com. This is the email that you have to reach out for any query, or if you have already dropped your email, we will be reaching you out. Okay. Yes, absolutely. So now, coming back to the seven laws of intuition. First law still that it is the law of stillness. That's why I told you earlier as well that you have to be relaxed, you have to be calm. Remember that stars also do reflect in the still waters. So if you are not still, if you are not calm, if your mind is racing with thoughts, ideas, something, your intuition will not arrive. Intuition comes as a quiet signal, very quiet signal, and you need to be quiet to receive that signal, to understand it, to interpret it, to intercept it. Okay, and that is why at the alpha level, being at the alpha level is more important. You will have more intuitive ideas, hunches, feelings, flashbacks, insights. Okay, you have to be still. Second law tells that it is the law of knowing. Intuition is knowing without knowing how you know. So you don't rely on the logic, but you know it's going to happen. It is not a logical deduction, but it's a feeling. Like, for an example, let's say, as I told you, that when you create enough points of references, you don't have doubts, right? You know that if that person is behaving like this, that there is something wrong happened. You know this. There is no doubts and no concerns. If this person is smiling, that means he's going to be positive. You know it. You have seen it. You have created that point of reference. A certainty that bypasses intellect and comes from a deeper, wiser part of you. Feels correct. It feels correct. Absolutely correct. Sometimes we feel it, right? That this person is correct. This person is telling the right things. I can connect with this person. The law of knowing. The law of magnetic resonance. It says that what you resonate with, you receive. So this is the problem of us, is that we sometimes we want happiness in our life. But we resonate with fights. We start yelling as soon as we wake up, isn't it? We start taking up fights with small things for small things, correct? So, what you resonate with, you receive. And then we say that my life is so harsh, it is in the loop again and again. I see these things again and again, I experience these things because you resonate with these frequencies also again and again. Remember that thing. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to resonate like a millionaire. Resonating like a millionaire means waking up early in the morning, always meeting people with a smile, even if you have thousands of problems in your life, always looking for opportunities, always looking for positivity in every negative environment. These are the qualities you have to bring in first. Then only you can be a millionaire. Remember, a millionaire doesn't become a millionaire after he receives $1 million, but when he earns $1 million. To earn that $1 million, you need to resonate. That is magnetic resonance. Okay. Fourth, the law of present moment access. Procrastination, overthinking is you are losing your present moment. Intuition will speak now, right now. It will not speak day after tomorrow, 7 days after, 8 days after. No, right now. At that moment, what it is giving you. Okay. Whenever you are dwelling mostly in the future or in the past, you will not get intuitive ideas. Intuition, remember, dwells in the present. If you are focused more in the present, if you are more aware of the present, what you are experiencing right now, feeling it, then you will have more intuitive experiences. Fifth is the law of focused intention. Where your intention goes, your intuition will flow. We can't direct our mind to something else, right? So, for an example, we want something, but we have doubts, negative emotions about that thing. We don't have a focused intention on that. Let's say, for an example, you are trying hard, but back of the mind, you are saying that even if I try hard, I can't. I'll not receive it. Correct? Right? And one of the Silva graduates, Helen Hatchell, if you go to Google and search her story, she was also a Silva student. She manifested multi-millions using Silva techniques, lottery. Okay, but story is different. It will take another class to understand and know that why it she was so successful. Okay, it's not like pure luck, and she just had the intention to win lottery, but it was more than that. Okay, intention matters. So when you have a focused intention that yes, I don't have any doubts, concerns, then you will see that you will end up being successful more. You will end up being receiving more information. Okay, because your mind is always like circling over that point. It is not going here, there, that point, but it is focused there itself, and you are receiving more information. Remember, if you are calm, you are relaxed, you can be more focused. When you are more focused, relaxed, and calm, your intuition will automatically flow to you. Okay, if you are desiring any answer, it will get to you automatically. Sixth is the law of symbolic language. You have to understand this. That intuition will not give you like, hey, you have to do this thing, you have to take out that, and you have to implement that to get it successful. It will never speak like this. Rather, it will give you symbols. It will give you hunches. You have to decode from there. It doesn't speak in words like Latin, English, whatever. It speaks through emotions, sensations, flashbacks, right? Symbols. You have to understand that. You have to understand your intuition's languages going forward. And the last law is the law of trust and action. You have to trust your intuition, take action. That's what I told. If the ideas that has come to you at the alpha level of mind, if you do not trust them and take actions on them, then the next time you will be asking your mind, either your mind will throw you in a wrong direction or it will not give you any answers. Because your mind knows, deep down, you also know that even if the answer come, I will try to deduce it logically using our logical mind, my logical mind, and then I'll not do this task. So this is always what happens. Even if we get hunches, we do not trust them because eventually we start analyzing with our logical set of mind. That's where we fail. Okay. Trying will not make you failure. Trying will give you feedback to be better next time. But we are afraid for, like, we don't want to try because we know we will fail. We take it as a failure. Successful people take it as feedbacks to be better next time, because they have said they have no doubts to achieve that goal. They have set it that I'll achieve this goal, whatever it takes. So the law of trust and action very required. Whatever the ideas you are getting from your subconscious, from your alpha level of mind, you should be taking actions on them. Otherwise, no point of going into the alpha level, bringing the ideas in, and then working on that. Okay. So if you are vibrating in these seven laws, if you follow these seven laws, automatically intuition will follow you. There is no need to, you know, like search here and there. Intuition will automatically follow you. There are some practices that you have to do. If you do that, automatically you will see that more ideas are coming in. I'm getting more solutions whenever problems are arising. You will see that even if anyone is not getting any solution, I am getting some solutions to solve that. Your mind will be that much powerful. Okay. So let's find out if remote sensing intuition is actually real. So I will guide you to first go to your alpha level. Then I will attune to a level where you will be correct about sensing remote information. Then I will present to you a person's name, age, gender, and location. That's it. Then, through sensing, through your imagination, visualization, feelings, you will identify several aspects about that person, like physical characteristics. You might imagine that how they might look. You might sense, like, as if a 6 feet tall man is there, having dark hairs, blue eyes. They are smiling, or maybe they are playing. They are very enthusiastic, their mental state. Maybe you might see that they are having breathing difficulties, or maybe you might feel on your end that you might feel the sensation inside your body, the same sensation that maybe this person is feeling inside their body. Any physical health problems, how the person feels, emotions, their emotions, are they happy, are they sad, are they enthusiastic, are they extrovert, introvert, are they, like, all these things, their habits, their lifestyle. Okay. Now also some of you might feel that, might see, and I have seen this as, like, from my experiences, is people see as a symbolic image of a person standing in a storm. That means that person is resilient, strong from his mind. Even in the storm, he's standing there relentlessly. Okay, so you might get some symbolic messages as well. And remember, this is all automatic. You will not use your logical senses. It will come automatically. Let's say I will ask you that it is, maybe, let's say the person's name is Sam, age is 36, he's from India, he's a male. That's it. You will close your eyes and I'll take you to alpha, and then you will feel as if Sam is there. And automatically you will let your intuition imagine Sam. You will not use your conscious mind, but you will let your intuition imagine Sam, how he looks like. Is he short? Is he tall? Is he having, you know, muscular figure, or is he slim? All of these things you will get automatically. Let your intuition flow. Even if you don't get all of the things, if you get a single thing, let's say you see some person who is smiling, who is happy, and you feel it, very happy. Then also, Jose Silva is telling you that you are successful. Even if you see a blue eyes and it comes up that the person's actual characteristics is blue eyes, then you are a hit. Now, how we are going to see this thing? is through a website. Okay, there is a website. I'll be showing, just give me a moment. This is the website that we will be going up. Okay, I think you all can still see my screen, right? Yes, I hope so. Right? Yeah, perfect, perfect. Thank you guys, thank you. So when you are at the silvacases.com, here we will go to pick up cases. Here is the option of pick up cases. We click on pick up cases. This is an experience of case working. In Silva method, this is an experience known as case working to develop your intuition. Now, here there is a password that is required, and the password is level, Level. And the number of cases that you want to retrieve, we will keep it as of now 3 default. Okay, you can keep it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 as well. Most recent random, it depends on which case you want to retrieve. We will retrieve most recent cases. Now we will click on retrieve cases. When you click on retrieve cases, you see I will give you this information only. Name is Jim, age is 43, male, and he's from Florida, USA. When I'll give you this information, you will sense it, imagine it, visualize it. You might think that your mind is making it up. That's fine, absolutely fine. Remember what you are getting, what you are sensing, what you are feeling. Then I will take you out from that level. And then we will check here, get complete information on these cases. When you click here, you see you get complete information about the ages. Their allergy, they are having sensitive skin, struggle, is very anxious kid, forgetful at times, tries to do best in school, very kind and thoughtful friend, like this. Okay, sounds weird, right? A little bit of weird. How can I sense information like remotely by just I'll tell you the person's name, age, gender, and location, man, by through which I will be sensing all of these information. But you will, you will sense this information. Let's get back. And are you ready to start practicing to experience this? Absolutely not weird at all. I have seen people saying, wow, this is like some kind of like that. But, anyways, can it be done with eyes open, Francisco? The thing is, right now, you are not that much trained your mind to be at open eyes and use case working. You have to close your eyes. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. For now, you have to close your eyes and then have that practice. But remember, if you are driving your car, pull that to the side of the road. Please do not practice while driving, man. Please, please, please do not. Oh, yes, you can submit your case. You can submit your case. Here, healers also come to heal these persons, these cases. Okay. So you can always submit your case. Mrs. Silva is also there. Diana Silva, daughter of Jose Silva. Um, we will be going ahead and practice this case working. I'll be giving you a random case, and then after I get you come out from this level, I will be showing you what information you have gathered and what's the information there on the side. We will tally that. Okay, we will reflect on that. Okay, I'll stop the share right now. Are there any plans for a retreat in South America soon? Guys, soon. We are planning soon going forward. We'll reach out to other instructors if they can also do that because what we have felt it is, only physical classes, only these physical classes will make you a much drained. If we enjoy this as a retreat, as a like a small trip, then we can enjoy the classes as well as it creates a deep impact in your subconscious, in your mind, that I have experienced something purely, solely very beautiful. We'll share you the location. We will share you the location. Liliana will discuss more about that. What about in Italy? We'll discuss more about that. We are going to reach out to the other part of our instructor, other part of our world soon. So let's see how it gets unfolded. But for now, we are doing it in India. If any one of you is interested, please let us know. Okay. Now, coming back to the exercise, so we will be going forward, we'll be go to the alpha level, and that at the alpha level I'll be giving you the details of your subject or the person, and then through sensing, through visualization, through imagination, you are going to sense something about that person, and then we will match if you are correct, if you have got any hits or not. Please email us, Honora. Rose, please email us. We will get back to you with all the details, how to become an instructor and everything. Okay. It is the eastern part of India, Ramon. Eastern part of India. But in the eastern Himalaya mountain regions. Okay. Okay, now. So everyone, we will follow the same process. Sit back, relax, and we will slowly close our eyes. So everyone, sit back, get yourself comfortable, and slowly close your eyes. Take a deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number three times. Three, three, three. And you are now at level 3. Level 3, as we have learned, is for physical relaxation, where we have learned how to relax from our head to toes in a matter of seconds. So now you will take another deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 2 3 times. 2, 2, 2. And you are now at level 2. Level 2 is for mental relaxation. So bring back that beautiful memory, a tranquil or a passive scene which brings a smile to your face. A gentle smile helps you to relax more at level 2. Now you will take another deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 1 3 times. 1, 1, 1. And you are now at level 1, the basic plane level that you are learning to use for a purpose, any purpose you desire. Now, to help you get to a more deeper and a healthier level of mind, I am going to count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you will feel yourself going deeper, and you will enter a deeper and a healthier level of mind, deeper than before. 10, 9, feel going deeper. 8, 7, 6, deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, deeper and deeper. 2, 1. You are now at a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. I will now count from 1 to 3. And by the count of 3, you will have attuned your mind to such a level where you will be accurate in sensing information. I will give you a person's name, age, gender, and location. Using these information through imagination, visualization, sensing, you will detect information about this person. Information related to how the physical characteristics are, how the person mentally feels, if there are any medical issues, the habits, his behavior, and other things. You will say everything to yourself as if come automatically to you. Remember, You might feel that you are making it up. That's the correct feeling. So remember to say everything as they come to you. One, two, three. You have now attuned your mind to such a level where you will be accurate to sense the information. I am now going to present the information of your subject. Your subject's name is Kalina. Kalina is a baby, 5 years old, a female, and she's from Eagle Lake, Florida, USA. I will repeat once again. Your subject's person's name is Kalina. She's a female, 5 years old, and she's from Eagle Lake, Florida, USA. At the count of three, you will start imagining Kalina in front of you, in front of your eyes, while your eyes are closed, and you will start imagining how Kalina is, how she looks like, how she behaves like, and pick three areas of greatest attraction that your mind is getting attracted to. At the count of three now. One, two, three. Kalina is in front of you. Imagine it, sense it, feel that Kalina is there in front of you. Imagine how Kalina's physical characteristics are. What's the color of hair? What's the color of eyes? Or maybe what's the color of her skin? Start scanning Kalina from head to toes as if you are trying to detect any information about Kalina. What's the first area you are getting attracted to? Is it the head? Is it the shoulders, arms, chest, back, stomach? Anything that attracts your attention, focus on it. What's the second area of your interest? What's the third area? Say everything to yourself as you are inclined to say. You might be thinking you are making it up. You might imagine seeing your subject as if your subject how they walk to understand their flexibility. You can imagine your subject walking to and back to understand their motion as well. And also, you can test your senses of feeling right now, what feelings you are getting from your own body. What's the third area of attraction? Say everything to yourself as it comes to you automatically. Now, as you have detected the information in this level of your mind, at the count of three, you will again visualize Kaylin in front of you and you will submit, you will give all the positive blessings, all the positive energy from your heart to Kaylin. And imagine, visualize Kaylin in a beautiful, vibrant, healthy manner. One, two, three. Now, everyone, imagine Kaylin in front of you. And imagine Kaylin in a healthy, vibrant, beautiful, radiant form. Imagine her smiling and enjoying life in a beautiful way. Now I will count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, your eyes will be open. You will be wide awake, feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. Remember, vision, eyesight, and hearing always improves whenever you function at these levels of the mind. 1, 2, coming out slowly now. 3, at the count of 5, your eyes will be open, you will be wide awake, feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. 4, 5, open your eyes, your beautiful eyes. Take a deep breath. You're feeling fine, in perfect health, feeling better, always better than before. So you're ready to see the answers, guys? Let's go on. Let's move on to Kaylee's tab. Let me know if you can see my screen. Everyone can see my screen? Please say a yes. Okay, and read. I will read it for you. But if you have made a hit, write it in the chat. Okay. Allergies. One eye weak. Wear glasses for both eyes though. Speech difficulties. Frequent sinus infections and allergic rashes. Has difficulty with making several sounds, so her speech can be hard to understand. This is starting to become frustrating for her. Fun, likes to joke, full of energy, very smart, enjoys reading, creative, self expressive, enjoys dancing. Very tall for her age, short, light blonde hair, blue eyes, glasses, fair complexion, non smoker, student. She was born 2 years after a miscarriage. I can already see people pinging. Wow, man. See yourself. Did you know Kaylin? These guys, I have to go to these guys. Francisco, Ramon, Vaishnavi, Jyotsna, Kayla, Candy. Did you know Kaylina? Did you know Kaylina? Then how did you understood her problems? Not weird. Absolutely not weird. Issues with eyes. Amazing, Bobby. Wonderful. Wonderful. This is not Silva. Jose Silva has formulated a course. Jose Silva has formulated a course. He is all responsible for this, but he tells us that it is all everyone's mind, how they can be connected to any distant place, to any distant object, to any distant human beings, or to any distant, living beings as well. Perfect. See, sometimes we feel that we are not sensing any information. Maybe we were not relaxed. Maybe we are expecting more. Maybe we relied on our logical mind. Even in the classes also, graduates tells us. Remember, it needs a practice, guys. It doesn't have like you practice it one day and tomorrow you will be like all you are getting everything what I have to do. It's not like that. It has to be a practice. That is why we tell all the graduates that whenever you are enrolled for the class, for the full course, come in the next classes. You don't have to pay anything extra. Come in the next classes, join it, learn everything. In one class, you cannot learn everything. You can learn few of the techniques, practice them, master them, then you learn another set of techniques, practice them, master them. You will see by the end of 3 repetitions you are master. You are having the enough reference points where your mind will be able to say that yes, you know, you have to do this technique and this problem will be solved. You practice the technique and it is solved. Okay. It can happen, Monica. It can happen. It can happen. Sometimes we, you know, sometimes our mind is, that's why I tell. But we have seen people getting the right info as well, right? So it is, and we see in the graduation classes also that we get right info, little bit confusing info sometimes, no hits at all. Remember, when I started my Silva journey, I had no hits at all. Zero hits. You are still doing one, two hits, three hits, four hits, five hits without even learning Silva method. By after learning Silva method also, while practicing case working, I did zero hits. Zero. Absolute zero. Right now also, sometimes when I do case working, I do hits like one or two times. That's absolutely fine. There is no competition. There is no saying to your mind that you are failing. No, I'm training my mind to be better. That's it. I'm training my mind to be better. I will get some feedback sometimes. I will win sometimes. So when I get feedbacks, that means I'm getting better. I'm getting more chances to win later, right? If you have this approach, no one will stop you. Remember, no failure can stop you. Okay. And there will be not every time 100% success. Remember, it is not like a plus b whole square. Okay. There may be some kind of, you know, exclusions, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. This is how life is. That's why we tell life is so beautiful. Uncertainty is there. If life was like a program code, you wouldn't enjoy it. Trust me, you will tell that it's better to leave this planet. You know, as life is uncertain, that is why we are living it. That is why we are enjoying it. We do not know whether in the next month or 2 months or 3 months in which vacation I will be going. That's inspires us. Remember that feeling. If your life was fully planned and you know the plan, it will get utmostly boring for you. Absolutely boring. You will not have the enthusiasm to live that life. Remember that thing, okay? Hmm. So guys, it's absolutely fine. Do not overwhelm yourself that I didn't got, she got, or he got. It's fine, absolutely fine. Soon you will get all these information going forward. Okay? You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You just have to need a calm mind, practice the techniques, and need to have a belief that yes, I will go to that zone where every information that I will get, every sense of options that I will get, that will be for the greater good. Please ask your question in the chat, guys. Please, people are already asking. Now, as I told you, if you want to learn Silva method completely, okay, let's share my screen and get you along with what we actually teach in the program. So in the live, in the online also, we teach the same thing. So if we go to the basic lecture series that we do, and under the basic lecture series, we have the Silva life and the intuition system. You see how many techniques we have, starting from your fundamentals like preparing yourself to understand things, alpha, how to function more at alpha, how to change your thoughts, okay, how to work on your thoughts, clear your negative, mental clutter in your mind through mental house cleaning, stress management, relaxation. Yes, mental house cleaning, limiting beliefs. Using the sleep control, you will sleep better. Using awake control, you will be waking up better. Okay. Using dream control, you will be programming your dream to solve solutions, not only to see dreams, but see dreams with purpose. Okay. You can solve your headaches. Those problematic headaches which can come anytime, you can solve with an application of 1 minute only with headache control. Okay. With all these memory pigs, mirror of the mind. Mirror of the mind is a wonderful technique to solve problems, to achieve goals. A master class, actually, I can say. Hand levitation, glove anesthesia for the theta level access. Glass of water technique for again problem solving, finding any lost item. Weight and habit control through mirror of the mind, I'll tell you how to do that. Okay, to get more intuition. Okay, your visualization, your imagination will be much more better. Now these are only, um I would say that these are only for the, just a second, let me go back to that. This is for the graduation course, okay, and this is for just live via Zoom. Okay, live via Zoom. Now I know there are some many professionals out here who cannot dedicate their life or their time so much throughout the weekends or so. For them, we have introduced another way to learn Silva method is through video courses. Okay, video courses plus this live training. So they will have an access of a recorded SLS and SIS, where all of the techniques, all of the exercises are already there to go and view them, check them like a recorded course anytime, and you will have lifetime access to it. Plus you will have the ability to join the live classes every month. Okay, if you want this, get to enrolled. We are running at a very special price. Ping me your email so that we can give you the offer. We are not doing it publicly, but only who are really interested, then only we are giving this combo as a discounted offer, where the user will get recorded courses for them to follow this on their pace, as well as they will get live classes every month where they will come those 6 days, where they will come, they can practice, they can ask questions, clarify their doubts, and then continue their video course journey. Getting my point? This is for them who are who can join the live, but every time they cannot, but they can join the live once, understand, and then they can continue the practice with the video course, because me and Devolina are all there in the video course. So it's not be so much of tough for you to get attuned to that. Okay, it will be easier for you to get attuned. So remember, if you are willing to practice, if you are willing to um, learn Silva method in a better way, my suggestion to you would be take the live course. It will be much beneficial for you. Okay, I will send you all the emails as soon as I end the class. You will be getting all the emails. If not today also, by tomorrow every one of you will get all the details as you have requested, the retreat details as well as the live classes and everything. Okay, and remember, if you want to practice anything, go to our YouTube channel. This is the Silva Method official YouTube channel. There you can find out many master classes. You see here we have many master classes. Okay, and also we have practices of healing meditations, abundance meditations, manifesting meditation. You can practice these meditations as well. But the only difficulty that I have faced with people is they can practice this meditation but they cannot manifest it, because they do not have that clarity inside. And for that clarity you need to be on the live classes, because only an instructor can help you out. Okay, once you have that clarity, then you need no one to help you out. You will be helping other people out. That's my promise to you. Okay, everyone. So make sure you take care of yourself, be happy, keep a smile in your face, because that's where you know true relaxation comes. If you are smiling, if you then you might feel that you are relaxed. Okay, so I will be seeing you very soon in the other classes as well. Stay tuned with us. And if you really want to, change your life, enjoy the Silva experience, let us know. Okay, we will be emailing you with all the details, everything by at max tomorrow, guys. Okay, thank you so much for your wonderful time. I had a lovely experience with you all. Love you all. Take care of yourself. I'll be meeting you with very soon. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Vaishnavi, we will send you the information very shortly. Okay, just ping us your email. We will be sending you all the information there. Thank you, everyone. Okay, we'll be seeing you very soon. Bye bye.